With haste, why? Because I do see an XRP pump is just around the corner, people. Simply looking plainly at the charts, I'm excited. Hello, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, the price of XRP is approximately 54 cents, which is marginally in the green. However, we need to see higher profits. In the book Big Short, this is referred to as like interesting. The fact that he has returned at long last has made me really happy and excited today. He literally just tweeted this out around an hour ago, to be precise. Those of you who are ready, this is a ridiculous tweet, and I couldn't be more excited. So first things first, I would appreciate it if you could like today's video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Because of the stats, he tweeted this to the guys. That chart then is correct. As he put it, the figures skyrocketed like winds that were not visible. As if an old forest were to stir the pulse of the market, financial fortunes were lifted beyond all reasonable expectations. Guys, don't you think this is an odd thing? It seems strange to me, and it's exciting to me. Number one, the charting of the charting people is the goal. Alright, in what way does this appear to be do you agree that a shorter time frame, such as perhaps the 5 minutes, would be appropriate? In point of fact, it is a shorter time period. That is what it appears to me, and this only demonstrate a parabolic pump upward. Once more, indicate in the direction of what the pair of parabola people that are eminent. Would you agree? It is clear to all of you that these red candles are nowhere near being present. Do you agree? Due to the fact that there is, what is it? Which of them is being devoured by an ancient force? It is the cell walls. It's possible that this ancient force is comprised of bots. Guess what? Do you agree? I am quite excited, guys. Who else is as well? To reiterate, it appears that it is about to take place. That being said, I am not entirely certain whether this is directed just at XRP or whether it is directed at the entire market. On the other hand, I have been observing the chart of XRP and observing that it has been falling behind for the past several days. T is critical that it catches up, and it will. Alright, this is not advice on how to handle your finances at the end of the day. Again, none of this is factual. On the other hand, when we take a look at a chart like this one, what do you think it brings to mind? In point of fact, the chart of XRP. Because if we take a more in-depth look, we can see that it has done it before. Regarding the higher time frame, this is for you folks. Nevertheless, if you take a look at the shorter time period that occurs during this parabolic move, you will notice that the wicks are located right here. Individuals, those are orders to buy and sell. Despite the fact that there were people selling, the buying pressure was simply too intense and it had various green candles. To reiterate, that is exactly what XRP is going to do right now, fellas. Take note of this. The chart is showing the highest possible degree of compression into the utmost extreme speed. When it comes to the highest degree, do you think it will soon reach 2 figures? To be honest, we never even considered the possibility. None of us have even seen it. XRP is being traded on a monthly basis, specifically Area A, Area B, and Dump 2. Then, after that, move on to the next location. How could that possibly be? Possibly 3 digits more. You guys are able to see that this is definitely the case if you just reverse it. When it dumps, it pumps, which indicates that it means the inversion of the XRP's chart, just one individual. Okay, consolidation, pump, consolidation is all that is required. So what actually comes next? Doesn't it sound bullish? The following continuation of the same pattern, which is a pump at the moment, arrives after a bullish consolidation that propels price upward. In addition to that, folks, Big Short has just updated his profile. It is also correct that his bio is now 44-45, and it went from being merely 44 to being 44-45. So what exactly does that imply, and is it correct to say that it is 8 and 9? In the past, I have observed that for Mr. Poole, but could it possibly signify that it is the 44th week of the month? This is the 44th week of the calendar in the year 24. Beginning on October 28th, gentlemen, on October 28th. On October 28th, okay? Let me reiterate, we are right there, gentlemen. In what way will things unfold? The only thing I am aware of is that they have indicated toward this particular week, and not to add that he is also looking toward week 45. I do not know any further information. What is the name of that week? It is the week after 44 men, but you are correct in assuming that this is the week of the elections. Doesn't it make you feel humble to see Donald Trump working at McDonald's? As he put it, I made it myself. You guys should take a peek at that person since he is a gigantic guy all the way. I mean, would you imagine the other side of the other side doing something like this? Right, Trump is literally doing this. Absolutely not, guys, at this very moment in time, definitely not. At the very least, I don't believe that to be the case. Although it is possible that it is a stunt, at least he isn't completely out of touch with reality, men. Yes, it is possible that it is. Despite the fact that there are a lot of interesting events, or what we can call external events, that are incoming, one thing that I have seen is that these exchanges continue to send out the same signals. In addition, it is a literal representation of green candles, light from lights to meridians to ships and even ships themselves. What is it? Tweets that don't date. Were you aware that this comes from crypto.com, which is an exchange? Prices are manipulated in a literal sense by these exchanges, and someone calls them to tell them that they should probably do that as well. Try not to pass judgment so quickly. it's possible that it's stuffed with books about the changing climate. In other words, you are pointing to the exact identical tweet that they did, right? All throughout the place, green candles. It is with the release of Back from the Dead that David Schwartz will return. Does XRP have a chance to make a comeback? Doesn't it seem like it's happening right this very moment, guys? Something else, there must be some kind of power that awakens it, and it is possible that this force is some kind of ancient force. And now we ask that you please take a moment to comprehend this. I'm going to be talking about people who have flare or F assets, and you might be asking why I'm going to talk about things like that. In a literal sense, it is connected to XRP, however, it is not only connected to XRP in a direct manner, but it is also connected to XRP in a roundabout way. This is because it launches FLR during the bear market year after year. I pointed that out in a very direct manner, and my subsequent hypothesis was that it appears to be on the verge of becoming a reality. This is soon to become a reality. It is that my hypothesis is that but they are going to introduce F assets right around or right when all of the season is happening, and you should check out this from Hegophilion. To the extent that there are no significant modifications before the year 2024, FSS will launch on Songbird. There you have it, which substantiates what has been going on during the season and will most likely take place in this year. Do you find that peculiar? If no severe problems are discovered, they will be put through their paces in the wild there. Following the debut of Songbird, they will make the switch to Flare when 2 months have passed. Isn't it cool to think about? Once more, getting ready for the entire season and getting ready for everything to burst higher men as well. Sincerely, I am ecstatic. Are you all prepared? Indeed, Mr. Poole is the one in question. Based on XRP, every single one of those XRP decodes for each and every day is completely worthless when it is during a particular time frame that you have previously been informed of. In all seriousness, Mr. Poole is aware of a particular time range, and that time span extends from 023 to N21. Until put it another way, it can be decoded as the 23rd of October until the 21st of November, guys. This is the simple decoding. Exactly, the 23rd of October until the 21st of November. When it comes to that period of time, what exactly is going to take place? Well, once more, a great deal of exterior occurrences, right? This year's elections are the most important one to consider. What are some additional events that took place throughout that period of time, guys? In addition to the Great Depression, the 24th of October, the 23rd of October, and the 23rd of October, and the 22nd of November, guys, it is also Scorpio season. Scorpios will be able to rise from the ashes and become a better, wiser, and more powerful entity if they are willing to destroy the worst parts of themselves. Wow. From a scorpion to an eagle to a phoenix, in that order. Is that true? The evidence is all pointing in the same direction, gentlemen, and that is the upward trend. For Halloween it is. What is it about David Shore's October 31st that makes it feel like one is celebrating Christmas? Right, the 31st of October? That is rather peculiar because on the 31st of October in 2008, an unknown person who went by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto issued a white paper that detailed a design for a peer-to-peer electronic payment system. On Halloween, a worldwide financial infrastructure that was built on cryptographic proof rather than faith was established. Oh my goodness. Doesn't it seem crazy? Once more, it is very clear that something is going to happen. To get ready, let us. Do you ever find yourself under the impression that you have already opened all of your presents, just to find out that there is one more present hidden under the tree? To let you know that the Delta will arrive on November 1st, fellas, after Halloween all right in the present week, it originates from XRPDG Gold. Guys, there are 2 minutes of video that are too much of Mr. Poole photos, and this is all for the remainder of the month of October. Okay, so this is a really nice decode, people, or more specifically, it is pointing towards the location where he combined all of these suites, and it all points towards the remainder of this month. Shall we go? This information is dated October 21st, 10:30 a.m. In this particular instance, it is either the timestamp, guys, or the date. Let us take pleasure in this. Take a look at that. I don't know how you feel about it. Guys, I really hope that we are going to make it to the moon. Very quickly. In order to avoid entering the black zone, they had better pump it. You guys, did you notice the black zone that was right there? What are our thoughts, gentlemen? Do you agree? Considering all that's going on, I'm